a new law in the UK is meant to give renters more security. But there's a catch. So here's the puzzle. How could a law designed to protect you actually end up costing you more? Okay, first up, let's break down what this new Renters' Rights Act is promising to do. The goal seems simple, right? Give tenants some much-needed stability and better quality housing. But all this security comes with, well, a hidden price tag. So who's going to foot the bill? It looks like the financial burden will be passed directly onto tenants. Yep, you. To really get why, we have to talk about something called inelasticity. Think of it like a market tug of war. In plain English, it just means you'll keep buying something even if the price goes way up. And in the rental market, both sides are kind of stuck. Tenants need homes, and new ones don't appear overnight. Just look at this number. It shows how little demand budges. Tenants are basically a captive market. And supply is just as stuck. A 10% price jump barely increases the housing stock at all. So, when you have a market that's this rigid, let's see how new costs get passed on. This new act means a whole lot of new costs for landlords, from legal fees to major upgrades. And here's how that translates to your rent. That new risk premium, a big chunk gets passed to you. But of course, there's a limit. Landlords can only charge what people can actually afford to pay. In London, renters are pretty much tapped out, but in the Northeast, there's more room for rent hikes. So what does all this mean for the future? Let's look at what the forecast says is coming. A ton of landlords are actually forecast to sell up, which, you guessed it, shrinks the rental supply. So expect a shock to the system before things eventually settle down at a higher price. In fact, top analysts are predicting a massive 17% jump in rent over the next 5 years. So here's the key takeaway. The law will probably work, and you will get more security. But that security comes at a price, and it seems that price will be paid by tenants themselves.